Hello there everybody, one Forever's here and welcome to Whatever Wednesdays. Today I am playing Kerbal Space Program. This is a game where you build spaceships, send them flying into space. And these are Kerbals as well, by the way. Start game. Whee! Resume. That one. Continue. There we go. Right, so today I'm going to show you how to build a spaceship. Kind of. This is like a best way to make a spaceship kind of thing. So, on Foreverton. This is what the spaceship's going to be called. So I'm going to just show you roughly how to build a ship. Next time I'm going to get it in space. Might do it this time, not sure. Have to see. So here you got all different command pods. This is for a small ship, medium ship, large ship. These are the best ones. I recommend this. These are all the unmanned ones as well. So if you're going to just send like a probe into space or something. So yeah, once you got this, first thing you want to do is go into utility and get yourself a white parachute. The other ones are exactly the same, but different sizes, as you can see there, house, and there. So yeah, and vessel name, actions, parts, etc. Now, as you see, when we build the ship, you'll get this appears down here. This is all the different stages in the ship and what you've built so far. So yeah, so to start with, we are going to put on our fuel tank. This is basic fuel tank. It's the best one as well. Now, since this is the first stage, I would recommend using this liquid fuel engine. It's smaller and it's easier to control, etc. Oh, but before that, go into control and get yourself actually no, where is it? Structural. Get yourself a stack decoupler. This means you can drop everything off so the parachute is easier to activate and it won't rip or anything as easily. Anyway, next thing you want to do is get the advanced SAS module, clip it on there. The advanced one over the normal SAS module is that it can control the entire ship, not just the one part underneath it. And what SAS does is like, there's different names for it. It's like, there's an official name for it, there's a Kerbal name for it, and then there's something else as well. But you know. So yeah, so once you've got this is a basic spaceship. You could send that into space if you really wanted. It's probably not going to get that far, but you know. Okay, so basic spaceship as well, just remember that. So next thing we want to do, get another decoupler. No. There. And that automatically covers up the engine, and that will do stuff. So now we've got our parachute, decoupler, and the engine. What you might want to do as well is you can move these around. So if you get that one and you put it in the same one as that engine, that way you don't have to press spacebar as many times, and it'll activate the engines quicker if you're like plummeting into your doom or something. So yeah, and then next thing you probably want to do, stack tri-coupler. This splits the rocket into 3 so you can get 3 underneath it. If you click that twice, symmetry mode, it'll add extra symmetry into it. So now if I try and place my fuel tank on here, 3 of them. And now this time, instead of using these little mini ones, because we're going like full engines, get these liquid fuel engines. Okay. Oh yeah, if you're not familiar with the scrolling controls, left click is just for parts, right click is to spin round, mouse up and down is to go up and down, middle click and then zoom with the mouse. So yeah, woo, it's interesting. It's a good idea. It doesn't exactly make a difference if this is centered or not, because it automatically centers it when you launch, but you know. So yeah, next thing we want to do is go to structural. This is pretty much a basic spaceship you can get. Then get yourself a radial decoupler. Put it on 3-angle snap. Like that. Then get yourself a solid fuel booster. There. Click it onto the side. There we go. And that's that. So now what we've got here, we've got the solid fuel boosters. These are good when you're inside the atmosphere, as they do a lot of thrust upwards and not an awful lot out. And they last pretty quickly. They can overheat, but that's not very likely because you can't control them or anything. Then you've got our decouplers, which you need to link into this. This is our main engines for when we're actually half decently in space. Then we got the last little rocket there. Number 1, and parachute in case of emergencies. So yeah, if you want to, actually no, you kind of have to go into aerodynamic, get yourself some sort of control with fins. This is what the RCS uses. I would recommend the standard canards. They are useful. And then the smallest ones as well, which is always really good. That's a bit better. Mouse dying. Yep, mouse is dying. Also, if you hover over the parts, you can see on the right, it shows you which part is doing what. Yeah, so that's at the bottom there with the solid fuel engines, and that's the blah, 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 blah. Now, if you don't really trust the structure of your ship, go into structural strut connectors. Left click, left click, and that puts struts around it, so it's more solid stuff. Okay, now once you've done this, you do need to check these autocouplers. If you've actually just got this joined in, then it's going to stick there, and that engine will A, not work, B, won't be able to, well, the engine won't be able to ignite because it will set all these ones off, and then you get boom boom ship. And if it did without blowing everything up, it would just have to pull all this weight along, which isn't very good. So yeah, so I'm calling this ship one for Everton. This is a basic rocket. Got time to fly it, why not? No.